We're back. If you didn't have a chance to catch the end of the last stream, our little underwater tunnel at Kidgeb was destroyed by a were-donkey. Hey, Ray. So I was looking for a new place to embark, and I thought maybe we should settle even closer to our home kingdom on our home continent. When I noticed, this is the spread ring right here, all this blue, I noticed just to the southeast is a haunted desert. So in between Kidgeb and our homeland here in the mountains, a haunted desert. And you can see in our embark preview here that we're going to settle on the coast of this haunted desert and see what kind of wacky stuff we get into. Haunted biomes are incredibly dangerous. Things that can happen in a haunted biome, the dead can rise indefinitely. There can be evil wildlife that attacks you. Just giant clouds can travel over the countryside that will kill you if you touch them. So anything could happen here. Let's look at one of these. Gorney's Easy Peasy starts. The Nebulatron, which is 2 miners, a grower, a carpenter, doctor, hunter, lumbercraft, dwarf, and a cook brew. I'm not even sure what the hell is in the Easy Peasy start. Let's try the Nebulatron. The important thing is we have to dig down really quick and seal ourselves in from whatever evil shit's going to show up. Remember to minimize our window so it doesn't break on us. Embark. Embark preparations were not completed. Alright, never mind. Oh, it just lets me see what they get. Alright. So we start with a bunch of them are miners and crafters. That's fine. Then for items, he starts with a bunch of booze, some meat that we'll have to cook. Oh. I'm worried about this meat. We have a steel anvil, a copper crossbow, turkey leather quivers, some arrows for hunting with. We'll actually use those for defending ourselves. We probably won't spend a lot of time on the surface. 50 mushroom seeds, some pigtail seeds. Let's grab a few of those. And I liked cave wheat. Cave wheat was easy to make into booze. I almost wonder if it's worth it to start eating the plump helmets and mostly brew cave wheat. Because cave wheat flour, the only thing we can do with that is cook it into food. We can't eat the cave wheat itself by itself. And then we start with 2 pickaxes, a battle axe, and a bunch of lobsters. No, sorry, 2 lobsters. They cost 22 points each. Right? No, we start with 22 lobsters. That cost 2 points each. Okay. That's a lot of stuff we're going to have to cook as soon as we get down there, so we got to hurry. The hard part will be hauling it into the cave. Because even if we dig down right away, we have to get the whole wagon in. Okay. Yeah. 30, and then some more cave wheat. Just let's really not try to open the fucking door unless it's absolutely necessary. All right, this is good. Embark. I have 4 points remaining. You can keep them. So I can only imagine at this point that I've a reputation as like an incompetent dwarven administrator. So now they're just giving me really shitty sites to take. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Kamenethil. There's almost no supplies left. It is spring now. But we have to delve secure lodgings ere the leopards get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Das Dotust, Sword Breach. Okay. Game crashed. Thought I could avoid the crash indefinitely that way. All right, start playing. Let's just go right back, because that seemed like a nice spot. Maybe we'll just do a default embark. Because, I mean, we customized our embark for Kid Gab. That didn't save us from the were-donkey. Man, that sucks that town didn't get built, though. It's called Sword Breach. It's pretty badass. A super military fortress, but the metal's very deep there along the coast, so we'll have to dig a lot. It's the year 244. When did we start this fort? Like, or what, this world was maybe 230, 235? The world itself is starting to get old. Yeah, I don't think it's the embark itself. Sorry, I don't think it's the embark profile. I think it's where I'm embarking. My computer has trouble generating at the beginning. All right, let's just go back to the coast. Where the hell was it? There it is. We only want just a little ocean, just enough to... this is actually not haunted, so we'll move down. There we go. We want just enough water to... you know, drain the ocean in so we can fish and purify it in the well water. All right, so yeah, there's sand, enough soil to farm. And there's metals way down there. And there's flux stone. So there's going to be a lot of mining in this fortress. Bark, there's salt water, that's fine. Easy peasy. Miners, engravers, carpenter. Yeah, seems like a pretty reasonable embark. 3 picks, an anvil, a bunch of charcoal. You can start with charcoal? That's brilliant. Man, this is easy peasy. No. He starts with potash and lye? Holy shit. This is an embark profile. Go. This time it's called Bar Hall. Not as exciting. All right. Pause. How fucked am I here? What do we got? There's the ocean. What the hell are those? Some albatrosses. So I'm not sure what makes this zone evil or haunted. There might be clouds, maybe the dead rise. Regardless, we got to get inside right away and wall it up. I mean, we're right by the ocean, which I do like. Maybe we sailed in with our wagon. I'm not sure. Okay, we got to get inside ASAP. We don't even need to make the entrance 3 wide because this probably won't even be our caravan entrance. So we're here. So yeah, I'm not sure what makes this haunted. I'm not even sure how to check once I'm in the zone now that I think about it. All right. We got to get in. I don't even know if I want people chopping down trees. I want people inside right away. Just a little starter meeting area. Go. Yep, remove this. And then immediately put a stockpile like right outside. Has everything under the fucking sun in it. And we do want stone and wood in it because we brought a bunch of stone and wood with us. Max bins, max barrels, max wheelbarrow 5. Alright, go. Start loading it up, you guys. Something fucking spooky's afoot and I have no idea what it is. Hopefully it's not like a, you know, poison fog that turns you inside out because that might just drift over the map. See, the monsters are scarier, Ray, but I am worried about the, oh, there we go. Hunter returns kill, interrupted by combat. What is he fighting? He is fighting a... I can't tell. Alright, so important thing is we have to disable hunting on him, or he's just going to keep wandering out into the spooky world. I won't even show that on Therapist. Let me just turn it off real quick. Unfortunately, he's already a level 2 hunter. One downside with the easy peasy embark. Alright, that's been confirmed, committed. Alright, there's our meeting area for now. Yeah, it's like, I don't think it's a for sure thing when you're in an evil zone, but evil zones can. Evil zones can cause the dead to rise. PX. Alright. Dead stockpile's been removed. Right? Yep. Okay. P. Everything needs to get down by the entrance. What does therapist say about the easy peasy squad? I guess we could show it while I give my brain a moment to think. We've got some okay miners, good enough to start digging. Just everybody's kind of good at all the things we need to start a fortress. We have one farmer, one guy can work the furnace. What is this icon here? We have a mechanic. A level 3 mechanic. That's weird. I guess that's so he can make mechanisms quickly. Cage traps should work. Speaking of cage traps, I looked into it. The reason I died on the last fortress is werebeasts can dodge cage traps. One of the few things in the game that can dodge traps. It's just they have a trait that allows them to. That's fine. Lesson learned. You learn something every fortress. As long as you learn something every fortress, it's not as insulting. And we're going to slowly transition this meeting area into our emergency stockpile. That might be deep enough. Okay. Don't put like a little drawbridge right here to seal us in. Then this will be our... well, that's maybe not as smart if you're watching the screen, Justin, but if you're just listening, it's safe. So this will be the meeting hall. This will be our drawbridge. We have to find some rock or we won't be able to build anything once we're inside. So let's start digging down. "15 floors straight down." Let's really embrace the fact that we live underground. All my fortresses have been like 2 floors deep so far. All right, get in there, boys. Hurry now, hurry. On the upside, when we finally get to a not spooky zone, we'll be in great shape for... Where the fuck are you going? You're not supposed to be hunting things. He's probably just going to grab the animal he killed. Now that I think about it, the animal didn't rise from the dead, which is a good sign. Unless it's missing. Then that means maybe it did rise from the dead. They're still hauling shit to the stockpile. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Looks like this embark has a bunch of turkeys in it, so we can get some eggs once we're deeper underground. Holy shit, there's still more things to put in this fucking stockpile. There, that'll be more than enough fucking space. Jesus Christ. My doctor is also my miner. Huh. Blood of the earth and all that, I guess. Keep hauling shit, fellas. And then once that's all done, we need to see how big it is, because we need to get that all right inside the fortress. Alright, now my doctor's been promoted to actually being a miner. You've struck pudding stone. There we go. Alright, that's not too bad. What is this spooky evil tree? A trunk pillar. Of what? In this desert, we have to deal with saguaros. With saguaro fruit. Neat. Terrified to go above ground, though, for now. Yellow jasper. Yep, there's, we've already hit rocks. That's good. Okay, so if, oh shit, did I dig under a tree? Because if you dig under a tree, it leaves a hole where the roots are. Seems fine for now. All right, let's get our new meeting hall. Meeting area. How are we doing for animals? For animals, we have a bunch of... We have 2 dogs. Oh, man. Hens and turkeys. That's wonderful. Excellent work, guy that made this profile. Excellent work. Alright, there's still shit to be hauled, and I don't know why they're not hauling it. Because there's 5 idlers. This is the booze. Booze, 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 booze. Why is the booze not being moved here? That's why. Barrels aren't allowed. Back to work. Alright, now did I get super lucky and we found like some minerals? Gypsum? No, I think we should keep digging down until we find minerals. Because there's no metals shallow. Still a lot of digging to be done. That's fine. We can't even make our own tools until then either is the problem. Hurry, hurry. Weird shit might be afoot. I'm not even sure if there's a goblin fortress nearby. Let's double check that. Call up our Legends mode, toggle sites. There's a town near us. We're right here, I believe. There's a town of 27 trolls, 23 goblins, 2,000 trolls. Okay, we're a little close, but I mean, there's also like dwarven villages nearby that can draw their ire until then. I don't know, maybe they're so close to the dwarves they're busy doing battle with the mountain homes and they don't have time to fight us. But we can hope. Almost moved everything. There's 4 idlers. Why is this? There's a few barrels of booze that they have not moved yet. Okay, let's check this. How many tiles actually have? Shit. Need like 90 tiles in our stockpile to be safe. How big is this? $14 times 4 is not nearly big enough, but we can start to move shit in, I guess. Cheese is not welcome in the stockpile. That's weird. All right, let's forbid stone. That's taking up people's time. Where's the fucking... Ugh. Might have to actually breach the first cavern layer before we find any. Let's go down to 30. Let's get that bridge built. I have tower cap logs, but that's a waste. We have a bunch of rocks somewhere. There it is. Let's just start digging some farms. This is going to be very cramped quarters for the beginning. That'll be our farm just right off the main road. And let's get a pasture for our turkeys and shit. Miners are busy digging the stairs, so that's not going to go too well. Oh, they did finally move everything into the new stockpile, so we just got to widen the new stockpile. There, hopefully that's big enough. It started raining. The rain might be poison. You never know. Do I start with a mechanism? I wish, right? I wish. Oh, there we go. The pasture's dug out. Stop. I keep trying to jump to it quicker with shift and I keep fucking it up. Alright. I have a hunting dog to help my hunter, but it's dangerous to go outside. Alright. Hen, 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 hen. Rooster. Hen, 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 hen. Gabbler. The bull and horse, we might just have them pasture outside until they die. That might be the safest way to do it. I should be able to build a nest box. How many do I have? Just one. That's good enough. That'll get us started. You've discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. Okay. It's freakishly expansive. Holy shit, are those minerals? Galena. Is there limonite down here? Because we might have to fucking brave the caverns. Actually, haven't even found any charcoal now that I think about it. I've struck native platinum. Really? So I think now the trick is... we wall off this stairwell. Now that we know the cavern's there, and we dig around the cavern. I shouldn't have made the stairwell 2 by 2 now that I think about it. I should have just made it 1 by 1. Alright, well good luck with this, fellas, but we're done. We found the caves. So you can find the caves super quick if you want them. The caves go down to... Jesus Christ. The caves go down to floor number 67. That is fucking deep. What the hell are these walls made out of? Olivine. That sounds like an ore based on how large the deposit is. Or... you'd be mistaken me. Olivine is in fact... just a kind of stone? What? Weird. But it is magma safe. So we can make magma-proof shit out of it. So now the challenge is to dig around this cave, because this cave is just a weird shape. I don't want to have to deal with this one. Really weird cavern shape. what it looks like. See, I'm eyeballing this map right here because that's giving us like a top-down view. It's a little easier to parse. So yeah, if we dig like here, we'll never touch this cavern, so we can dig right past it. All right, we'll make this stairwell just one by one. Taking the wrong direction. Yep, we go. All right, D, J. Nothing spooky's happened outside for now, so we'll have our miners do this little emergency shaft. Because the next cavern might be even more dangerous, so we don't want that exposed to our little fledgling hidey hole. All the way down. The next cavern's probably at like 80 something. All right, once we're sure everyone's out of that stairwell, we're going to wall it off. They sure are. There's stone down there for sure. But it's not safe because we accidentally cracked open the cavern. We'll make it out of orthoclase, diorite. All right, they're building the other wall, securing the caverns. Let's make sure nobody's down there dragging rocks up. They're not perfect. We didn't trap anybody. Well, we might have. Let's just double check where everybody is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, everybody's outside. Well, inside. They're not trapped in the caverns. All right, now they can start exploring the cave. Let's remove designation on this shitty other stockpile so I can make a fresh one that doesn't require stone in it. Q. Yep, this will hold everything we own. Settings. Not stone. Not wood. Get to work, fellas. I have to first disable this one, don't I? Oops. There. Go, 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 go. That guy's digging down to the super caverns. Good luck, fella. He might die. Suppose we can also dig out just like the kitchen and still and shit. Really, really temporary hidey hole. Yep, he's dug down to the rocks already. What's this that I see? That is tetrahedrite, which, if I'm not mistaken, it might be copper. Tetrahedrite is copper silver. Oh well. Copper will be better than nothing, and copper actually makes really good hammers, which we'll want if we have to fight the undead. Alright, that's the kitchen, the still. This is this. So it'll be our, you know what? Let's just make it a large open pit sort of sweatshop. All right, and then here we dig around. So we can have another staircase to grab stone from that's not dangerous. Well, not as dangerous. Alright, up, down, yep. The cavern is here, so we want to dig down to floor 15, which... he found the copper ore on floor... There it is. 6. We need everything inside. Quickly, quickly now. I want to make another small pasture for our hunting dog just to hang out in. There you go. The other 2 dogs can come inside the fortress and hopefully not die. Dog, dog. I think dogs are polite and mostly stay in their pasture. It's the other animals that run off and do whatever the fuck they want. Are we down here yet? Did you make it all the way down to 60? Not even close. That's fine. There's some silver down there too. Basically, he's just digging down to find the layers that have ore, and then we'll tunnel in from the other side and not touch the stairwell. Like, oh, what's this? Is that orthoclase? That's golden beryl. Okay. What's this? Is that galena? Native silver. Sphalerite. Sphalerite copper? Sphalerite is zinc. I don't really want to deal with alloys on this map because we can't find any fucking coal. We brought a bunch with us, which was frankly brilliant. Oh, he's digging the safer stairwell. Okay, what is this? Gypsum? Which is for gypsum powder, which I think is for cast, but who gives a shit? I think we were able to successfully move everything in from our outside stockpile, so now we just need a mechanics workshop. We can seal this bitch up. Pudding stone. Carpenter's workshop, so we can make stuff out of, you know, the wood that we're finding. Well, we're actually not finding any wood at all. I wonder if I have to, like, interact with the driftwood. Do I chop it or do I just gather it? I'm not sure. We didn't deal with driftwood at our last fortress. What is driftwood? It can't be harvested for wood. So what the fuck is the point? It's just debris. Huh. What an odd interaction. Also, let's put in this pasture the horse and bull before they die. Started raining. I don't have closure on if there's anything wrong with the rain. Carpenter's workshop is ready, but this is not. That's because someone was standing in it. I need, I think, 3 mechanisms, 2 for the bridge and 2 for the lever. So no, that'd be 4. Let's play it safe and make 4. Our mechanic should make those super quick because he's level 3. All right, that's the kitchen still. Don't make it out of gabbro blocks. We have some diorite. Soon time to seal ourselves in. Change settings. We do allow wood here because I'd like a little wiggle room. Let's chop down one tree. Not sure if there's anything wrong with the rain here. I hope not. Alright, the turkeys are laying their eggs and shit. We've dug down, sort of. How's our exploratory mine shaft? This guy still hasn't found anything. Yeah, it's like I've read about the stuff rain can do, but I'm not sure how to figure out what it does unless somebody gets the syndrome. Let's go all the way down to 100. I want to know where this next cave is. Well, fuck, let's just go all the way down to the magma sea. Get it out of the way. The map is 127 deep, so let's go down to like 115. I don't want to accidentally puncture hell. I guess we can just look at this one miner's mood, because he'll be incredibly upset about the rain. He was annoyed being caught in the rain. Euphoric due to inebriation. Doesn't seem too worried. How are we doing for beds? We have none. That's terrible news. It's going to be really hard to get wood on this fortress, so we're going to start with dormitories. Ten beds is a lot because we have 7 people, but this is the deal for when new people move in as well. All right, there's a mechanism there. Then we link it up to our front door, seal ourselves in. Just got to find the magma sea. You guys can just sleep here in the workshop district. The workshop pit, I prefer to call it, I suppose. All right. A, for now, it's just plump helmets, plump helmets, plump helmets, plump helmets. Quarry bushes, quarry bushes, quarry bushes. Plump helmets. This is, sweet pods, sweet pods. Plump helmets. Nope. Stop removal. Plump helmets, and this one will be our, plump helmets. Cave wheat. Cave wheat. Plump helmets. This one's making way too many plump helmets now that I think about it. Pigtails, pigtails. There we go. All right, that'll keep our farmer busy. There's the other cavern. He can't dig through that one, but this is where the water is if we don't want to purify ocean water. Are those troglodytes? Uh-oh. They are, but I think they can't climb up this to the stairs. It's too high. All right, DX. That's actually really fucking close to the magma sea, this cavern. I get a lot of very tall caverns in this world so far. Alright, so we'll start here. This should be good. And we can keep digging down. Uh-oh. I think it started. Yep. Undead kangaroo. Uh-oh. Okay, stay cool, stay cool. The fun is here. Of course, the dead rise in this zone. Alright, everybody. Making a new burrow. There it is. Our military. Whoops. Everybody get in the fucking burrow right now. Nope. The undead are here. They're right at the door. That guy just went outside even though I had a burrow that told him not to do that. They're inside the fortress. We're fucked. It's because nobody built this fucking lever, and I don't know why. Yep, we're just going to stop. Not going to waste any time trying to salvage that. Your fortress is settled into the rhythm of day-to-day living. No, it hasn't. If I just had that fucking lever, we could have sealed ourselves in. Very frustrating. But there you go. There's an evil biome. Which seemed okay. That seemed like a perfectly good embark profile, too. But I didn't get that door sealed up in time for the undead. Also, as soon as there's undead in your biome, that's like one of the hardest ways to play a fortress, so... I didn't have the highest hopes for those guys anyways. But we got a little used to moving everything indoors very quickly, which I liked. You know, learning things. Let's make a new fortress. Undead zombie kangaroos. My only regret there is I should have looked at the job list for why the lever was not placed. So now we can go back to our military-oriented anti-werebeast fortress. Which requires metal. So we have to find an embark site with some nice metal. All right. There's me right there because I retired instead of abandoning it. That was my mistake. What can we do here? Let's try settling on this side of the spread ring, the northern side of the continent. These look to be, I think green is human, so they have some human hamlets here. Temperate grassland. A conifer forest. Looks like a very major river passing through here, actually. No? That's just a stream? Okay. The Desert of Requirements. I want something with not a lot of soil. I really want to get into the metal part of the game, and I never really do. Things fall apart right before I get ready to really ramp up our other industries. Joyous Wilds? The Flowery Murk. Very deep soil. The soil's so deep. It's because there's no aquifers, the soil can just keep going down. Some soil. Oh, this seems nice. A tropical freshwater marsh. There's some soil. The shallow metals, deep metals, no flex stone, so we can't make steel. I feel like always going for flex stone's a bad idea because I never fucking have iron in large enough quantities. What's over here? Elves. It's a very hot jungle. Hey, there's a little dwarven village here. Neat. Very deep soil. I can search for embark sites that do what I want, but that's no fun. There we go. This is just off the highway of our kingdom. This is... We can't fuck this up too much, can we? The mire of luxury. I need a little luxury after the last few forts. All right, let's shrink it down. Easy peasy. Bark anyways. I'm ready. Our fortress is called Canyon Brew. And there's dingoes. Watch out. Alright, make it big. Alright, so there's a river. There's a... Is that marble or limestone? Limestone, right? Oh man, coal right when we show up? This is fucking luxurious. Wowie! Just a cliff made out of rock. Canyon Brew indeed. How deep is this river? Just the one. We can divert it though as usual. Do our little fishery shit. Came here expecting me to be good. You just missed me die to undead kangaroos, so maybe this will be the part where I'm good. This is just all coal and shit. We can definitely get started on our definitely get started on the metalworking side of things. Let's just dig right into the stone. There seems like there's even more stone over here, but I think I want to stay on this side just because it's close to the wagon to break down and get in there. Let's do this. Remove all this shit. There's some trees near the entrance so we can get some wood. Four should be enough. We don't want to waste too much time hauling lumber. Desert zombie kangaroos. What a way to go. What do I have with me this time? I think we brought a camel. A two-humped camel and a water buffalo pulled my wagons. Okay. Got some good starter stone. Some wood. It's raining, or the seasons are changing. I can't tell what's going on out here. What the hell is that? Oh, my hunter's hunting an otter, I think. A river otter. Yeah, it's actually pretty safe here, so the otter shouldn't put up much of a fight for him. What I do need to do is go to my hunter and assign the hunting dog to him. View unit. No. Go to unit. How do I give him a dog? P for preferences. Work animals. There you go. I think I might butcher the camel. Autumn has come. Oh man, we don't have anything to give the dwarves. We get here like a couple days before the dwarven caravan, right off the highway too. How many forts removed are we? This is our second fort since we lost the tunnel, Justin. And the tunnel's still in one piece. I hope when I'm all done streaming Dwarf Fortress, I want our last batch of streams to be me playing an adventure and exploring the fortresses I've lost. Because we can do that. We can control just one dude. Alright, it's taken a while to... Alright, let's make a pasture here. Our chickens and turkeys and shit are running wild. There we go. This little hole should be big enough for our stockpile. Mine out. Just a little meeting hall for now. As usual. There we go. A forgotten beast? I'd be afraid to fight a forgotten beast in adventure mode. Maybe if you had like masterpiece steel armor, you'd stand a really good chance. Alright, these guys have been promoted to miners. I guess the tricky part with this fortress will be finding some dirt to dig in. I guess we can just dig up one floor, can't we? That's dirt, right? Yep, silt loam. I did pick the easy peasy embark, so we've got a lot of shit to work with. Actually, this is so safe, we're just going to start carpenting out in the sun. Get all that shit gone. Okay. Oh, EV, there we go. Start hauling it, fellas. Carpenter's workshop, let's make some bins and beds. This is the meeting hall. I like to get everybody out of the sun, even though they don't seem to have a problem walking here this whole time. Meeting area. Expert kick and bite. Unarmed against Forgotten Beast sounds pretty dangerous. Cats are just off adventuring. What the hell is going on over here? Did someone spill booze in the river? Maybe just it's a dirt hill. I can't tell. That little chunk of water's brown for no real reason, though. Oh well. Okay, so... now that we have like our initial storage area, I guess we can start digging out something resembling a real fortress. dig up right away for farms, so let's go in here. Let's go in here next to this coal. Just a little one for people. We'll dig a larger one for the merchants later. The merchants won't be visiting us this year because I have nothing to give them. But oh well. And I suppose because our fortress is basically a cliff, is we'll just have like I think we'll do... You know what? Maybe they come in through here, right? And then eventually the ceiling opens up and I have archers waiting for you. So I see you coming. I like that. This is the edge of our fortress, by the way, so... So yeah, like as soon as you come up here... Then we hollow out the floor so it's a clear shot. Okay. There we go. And then the door is still only just right here. What did you miss out on? Oh man, I think we've lost 2 forts since the last time you watched. Downstairs, then an upstairs here. Oh, sorry, let's... we lost our tunnel fortress last time to a were donkey, and then right before you showed up today, we lost the fortress to undead, because I was trying to embark in a haunted biome. Well, a little better than I expected, frankly. I thought everyone was just going to get killed instantly by fog. But a were kangaroo attacked us before we could close up the gate. Or not were kangaroo, a zombie kangaroo. Of course it was a were donkey. Were donkeys have taken over this world. We have to be really careful in this fortress. Okay, so yeah, you come in here, it opens up so some archers can pelt you, and then you go down the stairs here. Is it possible for a dwarf to be a vampire, zombie, and a werebeast at the same time? I don't think so, because I think when you turn into a werebeast, it cures you of everything. So I think a werebeast or a vampire would supersede everything else. And then I think you might have problems like zombies maybe don't bleed, so you can't bite them to infect them. Now, how deep do I want to go? The fucking stone's probably right away, huh? Gonna be a lot of surface mining, actually. Get all this coal and limestone hauled inside. That'll be neat. Speaking of, let's actually dig. Well, not dig. Let's make a little stone stockpile so we can get started. Go. Let's just get the wagon broken down before we worry about everything else. The wilderness shouldn't be killing us because it's joyous wilds, but we still have to worry about werebeasts and goblins, although we're pretty far from goblins. We're so close to our homeland, the goblins might not reach us. Maybe I should just have a military squad station at the front gate. The outpost liaison has arrived. There's nothing to trade them. I'm not even going to talk to them. I'll talk to the outpost liaison when he comes to visit, but that's about it. The merchants need a trade depot to unload their goods. Well, too fucking bad. My fishermen fishing shit out of the river? I think they are. I think that's a turtle shell right there, that green thing. That's raw green glass. Where the hell did you get that? Might have been in the embark profile. We've almost hauled everything away. Actually not sure what the hell my miners are doing if we haven't hauled everything yet. Oh, they're just doing it very slowly. Alright, add new task. I need a bunch of wheelbarrows. Let's go with 10, because you can never have too many. Just have to assign them smart. That'll help us fill it up. There's some honeybees and shit out here, too. So the shitty thing... Yeah. Oh, man. Don't remind me about that time I sent my whole army and a book thief killed me. That fortress is actually doing really well. Let's discuss your situation. I have no requests. He complains if you don't give him one, but we're not even settled in yet. We don't. We got here like a day before the merchants, so. This is, where the fuck are my miners? They're storing items in stockpiles when I need them to be digging. Let's unfuck that. You guys should only be digging. Here we go. Now they're going for it. There's some coal. Huh, looks like when you knock down the coal block, you might not get coal. It's a little worrying. I think we've completely broken down the wagon and our embark supplies. Oh yeah, look at all this coal. Look at all of it. And this little area with the archers above it will also be where the quarantine people have to live. I don't think I've seen anybody streaming adventure mode yet. Everybody streams fortress mode. I was just saying when I'm done doing my Dwarf Fortress series is when we'll do some adventure mode stuff. It's taken a while to dig out this entryway, but once we get to the narrow tunnels of the main fortress, then it'll speed up. This is still, you guys are still digging in the clay if I do this, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. I can see the allure of adventure mode. As a viewer. This should be stone for sure. It's underneath the fucking river. Hopefully some miners migrate, because I do want to, again, do some mine shafts down to the magma sea. Yeah, I'd say adventure mode has a learning curve about the same as fortress mode, so only some of the stuff from fortress mode will carry over. Mainly being able to understand what the hell's happening on the screen. There we go. We're getting everything hauled out. Try to stay on top of our stockpile shit so it doesn't blow up in our face like every other fortress we've done. There's some more limestone for us. This might be limestone all the way down, so it's just if we get closer to the river it becomes clay. They're down there, okay. More stone. Then we just need to, oh, some migrants have arrived. Some wintertime migrants. Oh shit, they might be fucking werebeasts. We don't have a quarantine area ready. A legendary stone crafter. That's a bad sign. No kills. We're just gonna have to hope. We're just gonna have to hope, because there's no way to get them sussed out. If these dudes... Oh, they died, Celador. Werebeasts. Speaking of, we have some migrants now that might be werebeasts. Get that stone stockpile filled up, fellas. I actually didn't have any water problems in the ocean base, which was nice. When's our next full moon? Our next... It was Werebeast. Werebeast got the underwater for it. Today is the 8th, 11th month. There's a full moon just today, so if they're going to change, it's going to be right now. Man, more coal. We just need to find some actual ore. Tetrahedrite's copper. Alright, I think we'll start here. There. Was I dead? You're still alive, Justin, and Kidgab. So you might be able to migrate out before you got bit. I'm not sure. I think the fortress ended with you arguing with the mayor in the dining hall. Then we decided to retire the fortress. There's that. So yeah, and then we'll just... you know what? We have so many chickens and shit, I'm not even sure if we want fishermen. We should. We should divert the river just so we have water. Okay. Nice and deep. So we don't have to worry about touching any more dirt, I think. Let's start off small with just like a dining hall and some temples. probably start with a 6x6 for our first dining hall. Should be good enough. I've never actually unretired a fort. I just usually let them keep running to send me all their workers. Let's make another stockpile that's just wood. Let's make that one in here. This guy's still making bins and shit for me? Sure is. Weather's cleared because we want to be military oriented. Let's make some armor stands and weapon racks just because it's quicker to haul the wood. They're just chugging right along. There go the merchants. Merchants from Shinbim. Did I accidentally switch my Dwarven Kingdom? Oh shit, I might not be part of the Dwarven Ring anymore, the spread ring. I might be part of... oh no. Yeah, I'm with the Bright Sling. Whoops. Just squatting right on the doorstep of the spread ring. Oops. Yeah, there was that statue of Justin in the last fortress of just him being surrounded by spiders, which he hates. So that's a minor annoyance, is that we're not actually part of the spread ring anymore, but our spread ring fortresses have all been cursed to fail, so maybe the... What the hell are we? The Bright Sling? Maybe that'll be a more prosperous civilization. Can we rescue that statue? I'm not sure. The dream is to go into adventure mode and knock the statue over and then drag it home. That's a hell of a walk, though. People are just grabbing the stone as I dig it. This is going pretty well, efficiency-wise. All right, we've got our new dining hall. Well, meeting area. Okay. Also going to make it double as a temple so people don't complain about that. Because people were speculating, I'm not sure if this is confirmed or not, people are speculating that if you don't give them a temple and then you build one later, they have to catch up on all their praying. So that's why we had stuff like that one guy who was just meditating on lust for half a year straight. Wood stockpile's almost full. Stone stockpile's full. Let's keep our craftsman busy. He'll just be making shit out here for now, out of limestone. And because I think I started with coke, is I can just start smelting my coal right away. Yeah, I think the couple times I've tried to play adventure mode, I died to boogeymen, which is why I stopped. For those of you that haven't played adventure mode, if you travel alone at nighttime, you'll be attacked by boogeymen, so you always want to find a traveling companion. Okay. Hallways are looking clean. That's a first. All right, I suppose maybe we can make this the trade depot. Find a way to wall it off. But let's get to digging out our fortress here some more. Probably just put our stone stuff right here. Then we'll have a couple masons and a couple stone crafters. Crash Dwarf is top and middle. There we go. This will be the mechanics workshop because he's not really in a rush to walk anywhere. We'll leave this open just in case. What the hell else could I put next to a stone stockpile? A siege workshop, but I never bother with that shit. A jeweler, I suppose. Put the jeweler right here. One jeweler should be enough. It's good. Are there sieges and how do they work? Siege engines, you can just basically build giant ballistas, and then you have to make the ballista bolts, and then a siege engineer will work it, but they're not very effective right now, mainly because the guy that works the ballista is considered a civilian, so if enemies get too close to the ballista, he panics and runs away, but it's cool to see a ballista bolt pierce through like 10 goblins, but it's a lot of work to set up, and you can usually just stop attackers more efficiently. So there's our stone industry, fairly compact. Not sure where the fuck the clay is the problem. Can you get boiling oil lava to dump on people? I can dump lava on people, but it's really complicated. We'll do this, and then this is where we'll put our pantry. That should be more than enough food for now. Gonna have to go up pretty high to get to the farms, but it's doable. We'll just put the kitchen and still right here. They run it out and they put it in the pantry, and then everyone stays in the pantry and eats it. Easy. Okay, downstairs. There we go. This will be our farmland. So yeah, that'll be our farms. Little seed stockpile here. There, they'll be busy for quite some time. I need some tables and chairs while we're busy at the Mason's workshop. Okay. There's that. Let's get a furnace. Get a bunch of coke ready. Building present. The wood stockpile's in the way. Let's remove it. Go make our drawbridge out of slate. That sounds cool. Jedi's usually the cook. He keeps wandering from fortress to fortress. Let's see if he makes it to this one. That meeting area hasn't been disabled yet. Just remove it completely. There we go. That bridge needs to be built. Oh, another thing we have to put up in the farmland is the chicken coop, which, well, that'll be easy. We just do this. Different. Oh, yeah. He might not migrate because now we're part of the Bright Sling. This might be a whole new batch of dwarves. Good call. Seed stockpile. I'm not sure if it matters. I've never switched kingdoms before. Let's make our animal coop a little roomy this time. Let's go with a dramatic double door, too. Alright, people are hanging out in the dining hall. We're starting to dig out the stone district. Farmland's getting chiseled away. I could go for some nest boxes, so let's build a craft dwarf workshop up on the surface here real quick. That's the smelter. Okay, you're making the tables. You're making the... let's go for more bins. You've got nothing to do, just make me bins, please. Then once we're done this first batch of fortress, we'll send our miners off on some 1x1 shafts down to the magma sea. It has started to rain. Stone stockpile might not actually be big enough. We can just make it taller. Or put another one below it, I guess, might be the smarter play. Yeah, that's probably the smarter idea. It's a shame he stopped right before he did the farms. Our craft dwarves are crafting. Haulers are hauling. Diggers are digging. Let's gather these plants because there's a bunch of shit right by my entrance. I don't know what the hell it is. There, all those bushes. Just get those bushes out of the way. Because I think everybody's allowed to pick plants. There they go. these are crafts, dwarves, workshop. Yep, these are crafts, dwarves, and this guy in the corner was a mechanic. That's right. These are both masons, limestone masons. Craft Dwarf's workshops are coming together. Started raining. Wish I had more mining picks. I spoiled myself with all the miners we had in Kid Geb. Slightly quicker to make this fortress since the hallways are only they're 2 wide. Hallways are 2 instead of 3. Which will cause traffic problems later, but we can move into a larger fortress down if we live long enough. There's the kitchen and still. They're digging out. Then they just need to make the pantry, and then we can head up to the farmland. You always want to put the kitchen on the right side when you do this little side-by-side thing that I like to do. Limestone. Imagine digging out the entire map. What would happen? It caused a lot of cave-ins, but yeah, it would, for the most part, just take forever. Here we go. I think I'd like some doors if you're not doing anything right now, Mason. Hey, still doing stuff. Craftsdorf, nest box, please. Then the smelter is our mason's busy. Carpenter's workshop. We have so much wood now, I think. We can make a lot of preparatory beds. There we go. So much wood. Maybe I should just start making cabinets and shit too. Okay. These farm plots. So winter will be here soon. I guess we can just kind of hunker down and craft stuff. No. We're trying to become more military, aren't we? Please tell me you're not digging out trees. Good. Because if we dug under that, the tree would have given out and there would have been a hole. We don't want that. Okay, let's make a seed stockpile. Food. Only seeds. No prepared food either. There we go. There's the pantry. One block before the pantry's done. Why'd he dick off like that? Well, we can make the chicken coop. Buffalo, a camel, and a baby donkey. That could grow up into a weird donkey. That's not how it works. Don't worry about that. Okay, BC. Let's get this dining room started. A masterpiece nest box. Now we can really get the party started. Whoops. No. Okay, and then one. Remember, we have our sweet food stockpiles. That's drink. This one's food. And the trick is max barrels 1. What the fuck? How feasible would it be to ignore traders altogether? If you could make everything yourself, it'd be fine. But I think the wealth you export determines the migrants you get. Maybe I'm full of shit, though. Winter's upon me. See if the... Seems we're in a very temperate part of the world. Feel bad for these craftsmen that just have to work out in the fucking rain all day. Weather's cleared. We got that going for us at least. I need some rock pots. Let's do this. Okay, and then right here is where we'll have our downstairs. Then our stone warehouse is 2 floors deep. There we go. I do need to get my quarantine started, which is why we have this bridge, which nobody's built yet. Whoops. Let's make a mechanics workshop. Just T for trap. There goes our craft dwarf. He's still making nest boxes. Okay, there's the pantries. So we should be able to turn food off here. And I'll start moving it to the appropriate stockpiles. Got our dining room. Sorry, the table is what we make the dining room from. This is a meeting hall. This is the mayor's office. Expedition leader will double as our manager, broker, and mayor for now. Huh. Apparently, he's an adequate judge of intent and an adequate appraiser, which makes him a good broker. Neat. Then let's go to our screen and also make sure that our broker, our bookkeeper is maximum accuracy. Thank you, fella. Get that stone stockpile started here. Disable this one above ground. Which also means that this stockpile is allowed to have wheelbarrows. Oh, that's a jeweler's workshop. That one last one I haven't built yet. There we go. Out of limestone. Those doors done? No. I think my masons are my miners. Is that a barrel filled with seeds? Because only seeds are allowed in here. Durian wood barrel of nothing. Wait a second. I see what happened. We don't need any barrels. No, wait. They put the bags in barrels. That's right. I remember now. Whoops. Rock. Pots. Don't have any mugs. Should make some mugs. Let's make some wooden goblets. There. I'll give you some nice shit to eat out of for now. This bridge still isn't built. Let's make a burrow for quarantine. Stone's getting hauled. We probably set these farms up to start farming shit, huh? Cave wheat, pigtails. Let's do this. Something different every month. There. That'll keep my farmer busy. I think I have just one. Get that even larger stone stockpile. Well, not really even larger, but it's big. On the topic of people being different between kingdoms, maybe it's just the spread ring that has problems with werebeasts. Maybe the bright sling doesn't have to worry about them, so they won't move in. A man can dream. I made you guys a temple, right? The Circumstantial Odorous Cathedral. Okay. Well, I'm sure it sounds cooler in Dwarvish. Circumstantial odor. Welcome to the Church of B.O. Just they talk about Fallout. More wheelbarrows, please. I think wheelbarrows will be the key to, well, at the carpenter's workshop, that is. Who's worshipped in the bright sling? Let's find out. While these guys go about their business. Hop over. The bright sling happens to be one of the larger ones. The hazy bust is the largest dwarven civilization. They worship the coyote deity, Teshkad, the points of treasure, which represents wealth and trade. The dwarf deity Kor, which represents the earth. Lalter covered guards, the cradle of saving, which is the god of fortresses. Dem, the rose of ambers, the god of jewels, creation, pregnancy, family. Mostib, the natures of snarling, which represents the seasons and nature, I suppose. The pond grabber deity Elit, which represents fish. Dwarf deity Deg Northwalked for travelers. The dwarf deity Anan, which represents dusk. And then the dwarf deity of the gleeful clearings, which represents healing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 deities. And this is I'm on the wrong continent again. They live over here. Oh man, they're pretty fucking spread out, huh? Tagalol civilizations. Man, are you guys with the bright sling? Sorry, the spread ring. They're around the spooky desert. There's Kid Geb, which we retired. Man, they are fucking super far. Look at this. This is one of the most southernmost dwarven settlements in the world. The Severe Vault. The Tin City. Oh, man, that's cool. 300 horses, 100 dwarves. I guess maybe everyone there uses a chariot. The Hazy Bust is all the way over there, though. Or, sorry, the Bright Sling. Bright Sling. And it looks like it paused while we were busy. Those pack animals are about to starve to death. I'd believe it. Oops, let's give them their wheelbarrows. Let's just get those little animals pastured outside now to pass the time. Well, look at that. There's a pasture right here for them. They're making the doors. He's making the cups. He's making the wheelbarrows. And the smelter is going to smelt some coke. Oh, he's taking the rock pots upstairs because we don't have any stockpiles down here. Okay, that's fine. This little kid's playing make-believe in a meeting hall that isn't even his. Can we make that one active? We should make this our quarantine meeting hall now that I think about it. Keep them nice and far away from the entrance. I need that drawbridge built, though. Make me a little nervous here, my town. I do need the mechanisms to link up the bridge, so let's not do that. Alright, now, if we're going to try to explore the caverns, we need to find a kind of close to town so he doesn't get too tired, but not too close that we puncture a main thoroughfare of the city. Let's go all the way down to 60. Godspeed, whoever goes to do that. Godspeed. Hey, McBain. Busy looking up dwarven civilizations. I missed the message. Oh, there's the 2 doors I see, so we can lock up the chicken coop. Oh, wait. If you're going to build 2 doors next to each other, I think that they should look identical. So 2 limestone doors. Then we just line the wall with nest boxes. I need 1 more. Rock nest box. Then we can move the crafts dwarf's workshop inside. We don't need them up there anymore. Sphalerite. Zinc. Is my memory right? Zinc. People are getting thirsty. That's a little concerning. Check our kitchen stocks. Don't cook the plump helmets. We are dangerously low on booze. Holy shit. Dangerously low on booze. Good lord. Where's the river? River's right here and it does freeze. Uh-oh. I might have a bit of a water situation here. They can drink out of the river. It's pretty shallow. I guess it's time to consider tapping the river for a well and a fishery. Well, first things first, it'll actually be a breeze to dig this out, actually, now that I think about it, because the river's going to be frozen over. Down, down. Ramp up. Right, yep, that'll work. You've discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. Perfect. Alright, is this the filled with water kind of cavern? No, this is just a little baby cavern. 50 floors down, though. Might have accidentally dug right past the one that's like in the 20s and 30s. Oh, well, where are you, fella? He's kind of stuck. Nope, he can make it down there. Perfect. Normally when you puncture the caverns, you hit the ceiling. You can't keep going. Hopefully he doesn't get killed by a cave troll or something while he's doing that. Let's completely rethink our river plan, though, just because the water's frozen over. We can be much more, I don't want to say elegant because I'll probably fuck it up, but... No, I was right. This was the right way to do it. Okay. Up ramp. There's our pressure release. actually want to drop down again now that I think about it. Kind of want to bring it over here so all our food's right by the dining hall, but then we'll have like this ugly ass little stream sewer going through the whole place. So I want to go down one more time. Okay. Up ramp. Yeah, fuck these. We just gotta finish shit before the stream thaws, or that'll be really awkward. I think I can run it right along the stone stockpile if I'm careful here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. And this will be the fishery right above the kitchen. Put a door. Let's put our butcher shop right here too, now that I think about it. Because we can do an airlock door, yep. So this is the fishery. Yep, okay, okay. This will be a ramp. Oh, sorry. This will be a channel. And hopefully one of the ramps survives and the guy can get out before it's too late. That should, and then he digs up into the river. The pressure gets released over here, we'll say. No, let's release the pressure right away so that way we can do other shit to it immediately. There. So a little pressure release and Godspeed. Got until at least the first month of the year. Unfortunately, my miners are busy digging to the bottom of the earth and my mason's busy doing mason shit. He's actually smelting coal, so cancel that. Get to work. Right? There he goes. There he goes. Everybody should be trying to haul stone. There's plenty of room in the workshop still. Oh, I see a mechanism on the move. Let's get that drawbridge ready for migrants. A slate lever. Now I wonder if we dump garbage into the sewer channel, would that compromise the water? Not sure. There he goes. Godspeed, fella. You just got to get there before the river thaws. And both ramps are intact, so no one's going to get trapped down there. Please make some stone grates for us to fish through. Did I dismantle the mason's workshop yet? I didn't, but you can do that now. Same with the craft dwarf workshop. Same with the carpenter's workshop. You know, we don't do anything on the surface anymore. Just start hauling that shit down. I'm pretty confident he'll make it. It shouldn't take him more than a month to get to the river. Let's get this butcher shop with airlock. These will both be slate doors. And then the one out of the kitchen completely in case our new Justin, that's your call sign if you're the cook, till our new Justin leaves some food rotting on the shelf. Butcher. I went too far. The hotkey for butcher is you, as in, you gotta be kidding me. Why would it be that button? Alright, he's brewing away. Make an easy meal on repeat, although I'm sure that'll fail really quick. There's the last nest box. I see it. Needs a nest box. I see you running to drop it off. Don't fucking lie to me. He might have just been running to install it, actually. I'm dumb. Yeah, we're short one last nest box. Where are these last two doors? Did I build the doors that were meant for the... No, because... You can't do that. That's not a real thing. You can't have multiple... buildings slotted to be installed from the same piece of furniture. Where's the fishery? That fucking bridge done? No. Why the hell is no one making the goddamn bridge? Needs masonry. Alright, we've got a dining hall, we've got a pantry. Got farms upstairs, got fishery, got fresh water on the way. That guy fell asleep at the still. I saw the Zeds. That guy's still digging down to the center of the earth. And people are going to slowly haul all the stone out of the water channel as well. That's nice. Why is there a chicken there? Did some guy bring a chicken with him? No, they didn't. So why is it not pastured? Probably because the doors aren't installed and nobody's got free time to drag the animals back. Oh well. Here come the doors. People are definitely hauling ass to try and get that stone stockpile fixed. Looks like one guy fell asleep in the sewer, so the other guy just steps over him to take over. Oh, he's sleeping on the job, eh, Johnson? We do need a garbage dump, which I don't know where I'll put it. Wonder if I can just throw garbage down a stairwell, or it'll land on the very next floor and not fall all the way to the bottom. Because that'd be neat, just slinky your garbage down the stairs all the way to the caverns. Everyone loves a slinky. Alright, I haven't heard anything about you. Are you down all the way? He actually was not able to dig down through that. Oh well. That's for the best because we have a bit of a masonry shortage. That might have actually been my mason is the reason. He's still digging. Oh yeah, we want them to finish the sewer, so definitely have them keep digging instead of touching the cavern. Nobody's really idle, which is a good sign, I think. There. Perfect. So when the river thaws, that'll all flow into our sewer. Why does that tile look funny? Okay, good. Yep, just get all the stone out of there if you have time, dwarves. I disabled all food in this one, didn't I? Settings. Food, stone, and wood is disabled. Okay. We can start to build our wacky little quarantine archer's roost. So the gate's here, okay. So this is the fortification. Whoops. Well, this is the... Then this is the actual archer's room. Doesn't even need to be that big because they just come in and stand right up against the wall and shoot. Okay. And they basically have a little service entrance here. There. But I guess we can just dig our military out right here. Easy. Okay. Miners are just eating. So yeah, we have time to dig out our barracks. Looking good. Oh, wait. Let's try to make this a little more snug, you know? There we go. Then we'll put our archery range here. And I don't think I'll waste my time recovering used bolts, just because then I'll have to dig near the water channel. Don't want to do that. Okay. And we still don't have a trade depot built. Let's make the trade depot a little roomy just because they seem to get quite a few dudes. That should do it, I think. We'll see. Get those barracks started. Everybody's too busy to haul the stone from the sewer, though. There's some okay looking stone down there. Not the end of the world if we don't get it all. Our miners aren't actually hauling any stone, so I'm going to re-enable that. Because the barrack shit isn't really a super high priority right now. I just wanted it drawn out. How's our kitchen looking now? Much better now. Got 30 eggs, 45 eggs. Oh man, yeah, we need a cook for sure. Prepare easy meal, you betcha. Looks like I don't have a butcher. Nobody's flagged even build a butcher shop. Alright. Barracks is just, well, let's actually start smoothing them now that I think about it. Oh, no, never mind. I need people to haul rocks. Let's not waste our time smoothing barracks just yet. Struck coal, always digging out the barracks. There's a coal deposit right in the center of that barracks. Let's make a little baby stockpile for all the beer mugs. Right here. You're allowed one bin. And you hold finished goods. Just, no. Goblets. And for now, just because eventually you will sleep in this room if you're in the military, but for now it's just going to be like a little dormitory. There you go. Jesus Christ, this barracks is just made out of gems and shit. Oh, did you guys expand that trade depot? No, not yet. You're busy. Busy doing dwarf shit. Speaking of dwarf shit, slated for removal, slated. Where the fuck are my masons? I only have one mason in the entire fortress. Flagged up a few more people. Anybody that basically works with stone, I flagged to become a mason. Keep forgetting to call up dwarf therapists when I do these little changes, but I notice that when I do little changes, I forget to close Dwarf Therapist, and then you're just staring at it while I play Dwarf Fortress for 10 minutes. Oh shit. Here comes the water, so let's just forbid everything down there. Do not fucking touch this. Don't go down there. Or you'll be in for a treat. But now let's build those floor grates. So we can start fishing. Floor grates aren't gonna fucking match. That'll be annoying. Almost got the sewer cleared out. Apparently, the river only thaws very briefly in the 11th month. What a temperate world. It's like the world's all weird because when you get close to the North and South Pole, it gets really hot, and it's very temperate in the center. But then if you're like along the coast, it's very cold and the ocean can freeze. Weird place. Looks like everybody's so busy hauling rocks, there's a bunch of stuff not getting built. All right, let's get this fishing zone. Zone only fishing. Don't think I have a single fisherman in the fortress yet. Is this damn bridge done? Yes. Yes, it is. Bunch of wheelbarrows and bins and shit. We need to slowly move this stuff indoors, but I have no idea where I'm going to put it without making another giant clusterfuck stockpile like I always do. I wonder where the merchants even start, because if the merchants start on the other side of the river, we might have to build them a bridge. Might just build a bridge for my own. Make my own life easier, especially if like migrants are trying to show up there. This one doesn't need to be on a switch or anything, just a little bridge. Make it out of just logs. Peach wood. Yeah, try to get that stone stockpile. I maybe shouldn't have made the stone stockpile so huge. It's going to take forever to bring it in. I don't think I have a single fisherman. I don't. Normally you always get some dud fishermen moving in. Here comes the water. The channel's definitely deep enough that it shouldn't freeze, so we might be able to fish out of it. At the very least, we can drink it. We can start to channel out our entrance. Spring has arrived. The spring migrants will be here shortly. Hopefully they're not werebeasts. I suppose actually the safest way to quarantine people would be to just quarantine them in individual rooms, but I think werebeasts can break down doors. Fuck. I think they can't break hatches. So we could make like these very depressing sort of pits they have to hang out in for a month. Very vulnerable. We're in a very vulnerable state right now. But, I mean, the zombie kangaroo fortress was kind of neat. It's a shame we died, but this one might go better. Canyon brew. I mean, do we want to just make a bunch of booze and sell it? It's kind of hard to make money from booze. It's also the lifeblood of our fortress. I don't want to accidentally run out. See, look at this. Withered plum helmets. We can't pick them quick enough. Does plant gathering affect the crops themselves? I don't think so, but let me check. I don't think so. Maybe it's in my orders to help gather crops. Dwarves all harvest. Yep, I think just everybody's too busy. Yep, just miners are harvesting the plump helmets. Just too many busy people. Alright, let's just make sure to keep our fortress a little tidy for now. We'll make a little, not this. Little refuse stockpile for now. Refuse and corpses. I think the switch is... Yep, the switch is operational. Now we just have to stop everybody from going outside constantly. Alright, I'm disabling hauling on my miners again because I want them to finish this overhang sort of fortification in the entrance. Level 10 miners, they should go pretty quick. Well, they're channeling dirt. It should go delightfully fast. Whoops. Minimize the window there. Alright, boys, get to hauling. Well, stop hauling, get to digging. Carnelian, what are you... Oh, right, the trade depot. That other order I gave. Whoops. Alright, that's big enough for a trade depot now. Out of limestone. It's kind of what this fortress is made out of. There we go. They'll start channeling away. So when you're up here, you can see down into the entrance. The trick will just be to actually fucking get up there. There you go. Stray cat gave birth to kittens. That's not good. Eventually we'll get too many. Yeah, this is going super quick. Normally when I do these channel overhangs, it's made out of stone. It takes them forever. Pow, 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 pow. Super fast. Now, the reason we can't give him one order all at once is if he channels it out in the wrong order is the freestanding tiles will collapse and like give people concussions and shit. Okay. An elven caravan has arrived. Oh, would you look at the time? I'm in the middle of something. Oh, man, they're fucking way over there, huh? It's like right, actually... They come in above my fortress. That's neat. Where the hell is my fortress? There it is. The merchants need a trade depot. They'll fucking be fine. Elves don't even bring wagons, so. What the hell are my miners doing? One's asleep and one's storing items, even though I have... well, if I have hauling disabled, he must be just putting his booze away. Dog gave birth to puppies. There comes the channeler. Then because we can see below, we can actually see everybody come and going now. Here he is. Just bit the shit out of this dirt. Yeah, the problem is we have to do it one row at a time, or it'll collapse. Yeah, the trick is to replace the order before he gets too far away. There we go. Oh nope, there's one tile left. He got hungry or something. Hope now both miners are awake to help. Which actually kind of fucked up the order for digging. Okay. There he is. Just one more row after this. Perfect. That didn't take too long. Mark's dwarves can shoot 20 tiles, so they're not even at maximum range, so that should help their accuracy a little bit. Alright, B. Construction. I need a fortification here. Make it out of limestone again, you know, because I like the look of it. Like we've got some free people though, so that stone stockpile's almost done. The stone stockpile's the main reason people are just running around doing dopey shit. Our fishing stream still isn't full. That's fine. Fuck, shouldn't there be a door here? Apparently there is. There's just a rock right on top of it. I'll check the kitchen. Food supply is a little low. I lied. We got a bunch of eggs and shit, don't we? Yep, 30 eggs. Let's actually look at our food stocks. Prepared meals, none. What the fuck? I think I have a feeling the outstanding work order in the kitchen got canceled. Yep. Prepare easy meal. Repeat. Conditions. Check it every day. There. Should be able to just make egg roasts, omelets, or whatever the hell you want to think they are. They're hauling the limestone up to build a fortification now. Right here. fucking heavy, unfortunately, but only got to do it the one time. Smart play would have been limestone blocks, I guess. There's a lot of plump helmets, but I have the feeling that people are just eating them right as they come out of the ground because there's not a lot of food. Which is weird because there's plenty of eggs. I think nobody's gathering the eggs is the problem. That's exactly the problem because, if I'm not mistaken, our pantry is in fact for finished food, not the ingredients of food. Yep, it's only prepared food. There's nowhere to put the plump helmet, so they just sit in the field. Okay, so I need a food stockpile now. So we put all our food ingredients. There, that should be good. The weather's cleared. People are still doing shit. The stone stockpile's not drained just yet. Oh, fuck. Are you grabbing stone from down below like an idiot? I think you are. I think you boneheads think the cavern's up for grabs. So if that's the cavern there, should be able to punch through if we go. Probably just a very tippy top to be safe. Wait a second, what the fuck is... Okay, there she is. Yep, okay, okay. Yep, this is pretty safe. This won't hit anything. And it's not really interfering with our fortress. Just dig down 107 floors. What could go wrong, right? Fortification coming, almost done. And then just so I don't have to look at the unsightly cave moss growing on the floor, we'll cover it with some wood. Specifically almond wood, which we don't have enough of. Specifically, we'll cover it with, shit, we don't have enough wood of any kind. We need to chop down some more trees, I think. There. There's the fucking elven merchants with all their hoo-ha. So we'll dig up from the other side. Do our merchant airlock as usual. Whoops, that's chop down trees. Where am I going to go if I go right down? It's going to dump me right down to the stone stockpile, which isn't too bad. We have a stone stockpile, or sorry, we can have like a finished goods stockpile up here. Okay. Yeah, something like this. Ups. Yep, and then right here we'll have the how you get up there. Up. Down. 5x5 should be plenty for a trading stockpile. Just want the last of this stone hauled away already. It's taken forever. Suppose we need a furniture stockpile. What the hell is in these bins, do you think? A weapon bin? What the hell's in there, I wonder? Bars and blocks for our metal industry. Oh, whoops. Forgot to actually designate that as our everything's allowed to go there stockpile. Well, all food's allowed to go there. Just not seeds. Whoops. Just not seeds or prepared food. Should be good enough. How many chairs do I have? Can I line this whole wall for no, I only have one more. Alright, fuck that. And then, oh right, we were going to make those creepy, like, quarantine migrant pits, weren't we? So the trick is to make it a hatch cover, because a building destroyer can't destroy up. So we basically just dig a bunch of little prison cells, and they have to sit in each one. That way, if one turns, they don't infect the whole migrant wave. Hatch cover, hatch cover, hatch cover, 4, 5. Done. Whoops. Then we just have to hope we don't get more than 20 people at once. Now, where am I going to put them? Probably outside the fortress to be safe, so... Yeah, and then they go down a floor because it's a pit. All right. Whoops. God damn it. God damn it. There. Okay. There, I can accommodate 20 questionable migrants this way. Well, we want to channel every single one now that I think about it. Okay, looking good. It's raining again. The elven merchants are about to leave. I'm not going to miss them. They're digging the merchant's gate? Yep, that's right. The humans might be worth trading with, so let's get some rock craft coming along. And I need one rock nest box. And a few mugs. Just in case you don't want to drink out of a wood mug. I'm not going to force you. There we go. They're starting to put the eggs in the stockpile now. Let's also... And I suppose I want to put a furniture stockpile near my bedrooms when I finally dig them out, but for now everyone can just sleep in this military dormitory. Did you guys finish that wall? You did not finish that wall. What the fuck's the holdup? Construction inactive. Just what's the problem? What's the problem, fellas? The hell am I digging? Oh, that one. I told that one guy to dig to the center of the earth, didn't I? That's the problem. Is this my springtime migrants that are gonna fuck me? Some migrants have arrived. We're going from 11 dwarves to 13. Okay, pretty easy to suss out these guys if they're no good. Ezim and Dobar. They have no kills. What's the day? 13th of the second month. We have until the 23rd to sort these guys out. Which frankly might not be enough. We're just going to have to hope this wave doesn't turn either, because we're not quite ready. Make these ones out of wood just to piss off the elves when they come. Out of, sand pear. No, out of olive. Nah, almond. We have way more almond. There's the hatch covers. We can start digging these quarantine pits, just my miners are fucking busy. Actually, there's one easy way to fix this, is we put those two guys in a military squad and we just make them stand somewhere stupid on the day of the full moon. Poults have hatched. That's great. We were too busy to put the eggs anywhere. A bunch of them hatched. Oh, wow, that's a lot. The gobbler is the one that doesn't look like a stick person, so... Got a lot of lady turkeys. It's good. Probably safe to kill the water buffalo and the camel and the donkey. Maybe start cooking their meat. Looks like my miner's busy making the hatch covers for the migrants. I feel like maybe this is... I like this design, it's just I want to make it a little bit more compact for pathing. Let's try something like this. Hang on. No, 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 no. Not that. Try this. God damn it. It's never on the right designation today. Feel like I'm getting more rusty. No, that's still wrong. There. $13. How lucky. We'll just do it like this. We'll just hold the 13 migrants. Should be easy to suss out only 13 per wave. Remember that in a year when I'm destroyed by werebeasts. Make their room a little big so they don't go too fucking crazy on us. Except for the fact that there isn't one right below it. There. Just put those two guys in a squad and station them in the middle of fucking nowhere. Maybe we might be able to get everybody inside but the military if I'm lucky. They will turn on today's 218. They turn on 223. Okay, okay. Alright, they're just now starting to dig out the quarantine pits. I don't think we'll finish any in time, but... Where the hell is this miner that claims he's going to dig that for me? It's flashing. I really hope these guys aren't werebeasts. I don't want to end the stream on another destroyed werebeast fortress. Walls are fucking made out of coal. Maybe get the hatch covers in time. Floor hatch. I want one right here. And I have a lot of floor hatches ready, huh? I think I can lock it and it'll protect me from a werebeast that's in there. Maybe not. Oh, by the way, it's time, fellas. Okay, make a new squad. No uniform. People that need to be in the squad are as follows. Dobar should be the guys at the bottom of the list, actually, so who cares? Yep. Those two fellas. Your new orders are to stand right here. And everybody else's orders are to fucking run inside and hide in the Great Hall. I don't know why that one guy who has to go outside is carrying a rock. Please drop the rock. Please drop the rock and walk past the gate before you go crazy. He's not dropping the rock. He's actually fucking me over pretty hard here with my genius plan. They're both not standing at their fucking station like I told them to. They're under... So hang on, hang on. A. Do what I tell you to. That might be why. Still carrying that fucking rock. Okay. Okay, that's horrible. He's standing in the Great Hall. But the full moon has passed, so fuck it. That plan didn't go too well. Disband squad, fire my militia commander. Yes, okay. Military alerts are off. Oh, that was fucking really bad. I don't know why the hell that guy was carrying a rock when I told him to be stationed somewhere. But we've got our little visitors migrant pits. Hopefully that works out. So it's almost time to wrap up tonight for a Canyon Brew. I'm not sure what we'll get up to next time, but for now... Did I find a cavern in the 40s? No, I just miscalculated. Almost dug right through the cavern again. I actually did dig right through the cavern, so... If a Forgotten Beast shows up, he can reach the surface and attack us. We gotta be careful with that. He dug all the way down to here and didn't find anything. It's very deep. Holy shit. We're down at 107. I guess we just dig all the way down to the magma sea then. Hopefully I don't accidentally dig through some adamantite and piss off the demons in hell. I hope the migrant pits work. I hope they work better than the cage traps, which didn't work at all. Some coal there, which we probably want hauled out. Based on the stone on the surface, I think we've almost hauled away all our stone, so our stockpiles are pretty organized, at least in this fortress. Oh no. Interrupted by a giant olm, which I think is a very dangerous creature. Yeah, he's dead. He was killed by a giant olm, which is... What the fuck is an olm? They're 3 times heavier than a dwarf and are one of the biggest banes of your fisher dwarves, emerging from the water and attacking anything smaller than themselves. Giant ohms are aggressive and deal great damage, if not outright kill unarmed civilians, and they attack... They're level 1 building destroyers. Oh, shit. Where the fuck is that thing? Might be making a beeline for the entrance. I think it is... Do not go down there. Holy shit, everything down here is forbidden. You can't actually run when you're in combat. I can't tell the dwarves to escape. Oh yeah, he's right on the stairs, so that giant ohm is going to fuck up everybody's day. There's a good chance I'm just going to close the gate and kill everybody that's outside still. I think he's going to grab the body is the problem. Okay, hang on. Who's out here? Nobody's really out here. Let's just flip the switch. Somebody's got to have some free time to flip that switch. Somebody's got to have some free time to flip that switch. Okay. Where's this giant ohm? Lost it. Well, if we're lucky, it just gave up. That was my fault. I should have given a burrow alert before I ordered them to flip the switch. All right, flip the switch again. I guess we can start building our tomb. Stop building hatch covers. We don't need those anymore. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right, let's get that guy buried before we stop. So we've got our migrant pits, but we really need to work on our military next time because there's already shit coming out of the caverns after us. I think the cave ohm was like a cave lake monster. Where are you going? Oh, you're going down into the murder pit that I told you not to fucking go down into. Oh, never mind. No one grabbed the body yet. Right? Reclaim the dead dwarf. We'll do that. And then D, traffic restriction is restriction. Here, don't go fucking any deeper down this one. My fault for digging into the caves, but I think we can reach the magma sea if we dig a little more smart next time. Okay, good. They should be restricted. There should be no reason to go down there. To further emphasize that, we're putting a hatch cover on it, because then I can lock it to prevent you from ignoring my orders. There we go. Let's just get this guy buried, then we can stop for the night. Just have some beautiful crafts to trade, because we have a legendary stone crafter that migrated. This still isn't filled up, huh? It's getting really close. Those ducks haven't been assigned to the pasture. That's why the fucking fortress is just filled with them, causing a ruckus. Pulled. The other ones haven't been butchered yet because the butcher shop has not been built. Whoops. Okay, and then we'll make sure these doors are not pet passable. Keep tightly closed. One last hatch cover to be built. What's the hold up here? Instruction suspended. Something happened. I think that was when we were panicking about the giant ohm. Now, he wasn't a legendary miner. He was just a really good miner. We're going to miss him. He was one of our first 7. It's always a sad day when one of the first 7 dwarves is killed. There's the body, okay. Now we just gotta figure out where the fuck to bury him. H, burial receptacle. Alright, we do have one. Where should I bury him? We can just bury him anywhere for now and then move it later. Let's do that. So that is supposed to be for our trade depot, but for now that's where we'll put our dead dwarves. We'll dig them a nicer tomb before too long. Still no idlers. People must be fucking dragging rocks like it's going out of style. We should probably start to rough out our metal industry too, shouldn't we? Okay. There we go. Maybe something like this. Sure. We got a lot of coke, so I want a lot of smelters going. We'll have 5 smelters. Get all of our coke brewed up in a hurry. And then a forge itself looks like this. Can't enter from the sides, which is perfect. And we'll also put one here. There, that's our metal district. I wonder why this very last hatch won't get placed. Also want that plugged right up. Hindsight, I should probably put the hatch on before I dig too deep. That way we can lock it if there's an emergency. These have been placed, but they're not flagged as coffins. There we go. So definitely a close call with that large ohm, but this fortress might have some success. Holy shit, they're still not done the fortress? That has to be a suspension. It is. It's because we drafted someone into the military while they were in the middle of building it. Alright, that should be the hatch. Cover's all done. Okay, get the fuck out of that cave already, you idiots. Make sure there's nobody down there. That's it, I think. A giant cave swallow. My mistake? Yeah, we just won't go. Whoa! Is that multiple cave homes? It's an elk bird. Uh-huh. Oh, and looks the cave actually reaches the edge of the map there, so things can wander in from other places. That's neat. One day we can carve a fortification so our archers can secure an entrance. But for now, it's soon time to stop for the night. Thanks for watching. And we'll see what Canyon Brew gets up to next time. I want to finish this Merchant's Gate, and I want to move the last of this shit inside. Which I suppose I'll just give in and do what I always do. Just make a giant everything stock. Am I standing right next to iron? Tetrahedrite is copper and silver, so no. But yeah, let's get that everything's allowed in here stockpile. There we go. That'll definitely let us move everything indoors. There we go. That guy's going to build a final fortification right now. Then we just need some Marks Dwarves stationed there, and they can keep an eye on it. Well, we'll probably just have a dog there to keep an eye on it, and then we can send the Marks Dwarves up when there's an attack. Yeah, got our little migrant pits that we've cleaned out. The stone haulers are definitely doing their job, that's for sure. Do I have fishers? Yeah, those guys that just joined are fishers. But they're not doing any fishing. Let's make them do all fishing stuff. What are you making? What is this? Coffins? We got enough coffins for now. Get back to digging. This guy should be buried now, right? Yep. Melville Nazomas. He was killed by a giant olm while exploring the caverns beneath our town. Some monster hunters should start moving in. Now that we found the caverns. Is this a temple? Yeah, the Circumstantial Odors Cathedral. Right, right. Oh, Christ, it's summer now. The human caravan may arrive, but we'll for sure get our summer migrants. You know what? I think just for simplistic housekeeping, I want to get everything moved inside before we stop. I want to do that thing where I say we're done, then play for another hour. Is that the giant olm? Did he beat it to death? Hey, 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 there's something there. I want to see what it is. So well-crafted slate coffin. No, there's a giant red O there. Show inventory. You've got a... Should be a giant olm corpse, if I'm correct. Hamster remains, maybe that. There should be a corpse, though. We shouldn't allow corpses in this stockpile. Well, by the way, we definitely want to make sure that we don't allow corpses and refuse in this stockpile. They're going to make a stink. This is where you put corpses and refuse. Yep, okay. Drag that shit out of there before it starts to make a stink cloud. I'm a little worried about our stress levels because of the rain. A lot of people getting rained on. Our miners actually very happy. Don't have any stress issues yet. I think giving them a place to sleep in a temple right away has really helped stem the tide. Definitely worried about this, though. It says it's just a coffin. A snatcher. Protect the children. You know what? Sure. Everybody, get inside quickly. If the snatcher wants our babies, we'll fight it together. Probably our summer migrants are going to become military dwarves in a hurry. We actually only got the one child, so everybody just keep an eye on this one kid. Nobody's going to steal you, don't worry. Hey, give me your children. Does he have a broom? Nope, it is a large sack to carry children away in, I'm sure. Alright, where is he? He's coming. Can't wait to steal your babies. Maybe he's just passing through to a baby stealing convention. I think so. I think, I guess our baby wasn't cool enough for him to steal. Back to work, everybody. BabyCon 245, the premier baby stealing convention in Alanu. Is our planet called Alanu? I'm not sure if I can see what our planet's called on this. Oh well. I think I'll try to keep our stockpiles much cleaner. Oh, there's some more copper. Yeah, so I guess we're going to have a lot of hammer dwarves in this town. And copper makes okay bolts. So there's that too. We've also got coke coming out of our ass, so... should be able to keep the smelters running fairly easily. There's those two guys fishing up a storm for us. Almost got this stack piled in. They're hauling the stone away. This fortress very cleanly. I guess they say cleanliness is next to godliness. I'm not sure if our dwarves worship that god. I guess we worship the god of fortresses. I'm sure he doesn't want his fortress to be a fucking pigsty. Masterpiece slate ring. We're going to have some very beautiful shit to sell to the dwarven caravan when they show up next year. They might be a little impressed with how much progress we've made. I think I accidentally made my meeting hall a pond, which I don't think would have done anything really. Okay. Max bins, max barrel settings. Yeah, just everything really, I guess. Not stone. There. They should very much try to get everything from above ground down there. Especially once I do this. And destroy the stockpile. There we go. Furniture doesn't stack is the problem. We got to be a little careful about our furniture. I guess furniture is a great candidate for that, like, just-in-time production work order. Like, always have 5 on hand, but always be replacing them. All right, this guy's digging out the metal district. Needs cave wheat seeds. Well, fuck you too, man. Got plump helmet seeds coming out of our ass, but maybe we shouldn't be cooking the booze. There we go. They're starting to haul shit inside here. Yeah, we'll try to keep our stockpiles organized. We'll finish off this trade depot airlock. Hopefully our quarantine pits work next time. And then, yeah, try to find the next layer of caverns, find the magma sea again. I think we've got our system in place now where we basically put a hatch cover over the hole before we start. That way we can close it when there's baddies. Taking a while to drag everything in, though. Oh, they want a drink. This got dirty in a hurry. Look at this. Grass. Dark grass, light grass. What a mess. What a mess. A lot of eggs, though, so there's that. This turkey should grow up soon. I kind of need a butcher to move in. Or I just make somebody a butcher. That'd be the smart thing to do. Nope, somebody's a butcher. Just nobody's doing it. Huh, that's weird. Animals. That's fine. I don't know why nobody's butchering stuff. Not that there's really anything we can cook. Well, I suppose we could actually make a lot of stuff out of the bodies. Let's make sure we're dumping everything that we don't need. We don't save the corpse or the skull. And we definitely don't save the skin or the hair, because we can just buy the meager leather that we do need from merchants. And we dump other. Okay. Probably do a garbage chute again. The trash compactor was compact, but I didn't stay on top of it. I was too absent-minded to take advantage of it, really. I think they're trying to fucking put food in here, which is a problem. Look at that. The metal district is actually inside a vein of copper. That's neat. A little dramatic, I guess. Drain that stockpile, fellas. Get it all indoors. Like to be a little safe this coming winter. That bridge across the river is still not done. That might be what's keeping the human merchants out. I doubt it, though. Not sure where my other miner ran off to. Is he sleeping? Oh, he's dead, right. Giant Olm. Oops. Memories. So yeah, we have 12 dwarves right now, which is a very modest beginning for Canyon Brew. I'm actually having a hell of a time getting enough booze for a town called Canyon Brew. Here we go, making some headway on the stockpile for sure now. Let's give this stockpile some wheelbarrows, actually. Maybe that'll help. 6. Because I think we got wheelbarrows to spare. Maybe they'll grab a wheelbarrow to go grab the shit from wherever they're going. What? Oh. There's some overflow in the workshops we gotta drag out. Almost done. You know what? I think we'll just stop here, actually. That way, when I start next time, it'll give me some time to think while they finish off the stockpile. Also, they're taking forever, and I don't want to be here all night, so thanks for watching. I'm actually going to stop streaming now. See you next time.